Hi students, myself Neeraj Mishra, the IT teacher of Modern English School again before you with the new video. Students, this is the application based video in which I am going to explain the most important software application, that is the Microsoft Word, and this is the word processor software application by using which we can easily create any textual document. This will provide a number of tools by using which we can easily create the documents, and you may also format the document. You may also give the good look of your document. That's why I have to the tool, the Microsoft Word application is quite helpful and will be quite easy to learn. So let us start with the video. So first of all, have to know how to start the Microsoft Word, about which you are well known. First of all, have to click on to the start menu, go to the group of Microsoft Word. Where is Microsoft Word? First of all, have to see where is the Microsoft Office, and in that one program group the Microsoft Word will be available. Or if you feel difficulty in searching that one software application, will better have to type here WinWord. WinWord. It is too easy to open Microsoft Word. After typing WinWord, you will see the Microsoft Office Word 2007. This is the version of Microsoft Word, and that is 2007. So Microsoft Office Word 2007 is now appearing here. So in this one list, I have to click on to the Microsoft Word, and you will see the Microsoft Word application window is now started. Now I have to know about the different components of this one window and how it is helpful, and how will what will be the meaning of this all the component of the Microsoft Word. First of all, have to see the topmost horizontal bar where the document one and the Microsoft Word is written in the middle of the line, in the middle of this one bar, that is the document one and Microsoft Word. This document one is the default name of the file opened in the Microsoft Word, and the Microsoft Word is the name of the application window. So this is the title bar where the title of the window as well as the title of the file is displayed. This is the quick access toolbar. Customize quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar means talking about that one toolbar. That one toolbar containing the most important tools that are quite easy and that are regularly used while working in this one application. It may also be customized by clicking here. You can click here new, you will see the next tool, new tool is now included in this one bar. And if you require to hide this one tool from this toolbar, have to again click here. Means if it is unchecked, then it will be disappeared from the quick access toolbar, and if it is checked, then it will appear in the quick access toolbar. So quick access toolbar is very helpful in doing the fast work in the application. Next one is you are also well acquainted with this one button. This is the office button, and clicking here you will see the drop down menu will appear in which the number of command options are available: new, open, save as, print, prepare, send, publish and close. These all are the important command options, and by clicking on to this command option the related work is done. After that, you will see this is also the menu bar containing the different menu. This is the menu bar containing the different menu such as home, insert, page layout, references, mailing, review and view. So after clicking this one menu, the command ribbon, tool ribbon may also be called the tool ribbon, will appear. This is the tool ribbon of the home tab, may also be called the command tab. Home, insert, page layout, references, mailing, review and view may also be called as the command tab. So this is the command tab. So after clicking on to the home tab, you will see the concerning home ribbon is now appearing, and it is also categorized into the different groups such as clipboard, font, paragraph, styles, and editing. As per the type of command options, they have been categorized. After clicking on to the insert tab, you will see the insert tool ribbon is now appearing, and is also divided into the number of groups such as pages, tablets, illustrations, links, headers, text symbols, and so on. The same way page layout, the same way references, mailing, review, and view. So these all tabs can better be opened by clicking on to this command tab. And the concerning toolbar, concerning tool ribbon will appear just below to the tab. After that, have to know about this one line. This is the ruler bar may also be hidden or reappearing by clicking here. This is the ruler. After clicking show and hide, you will see in this one group show and hide. So clicking here will see the ruler bar is not disappeared, and after clicking here again you will see the ruler bar is not appeared here. You may also see here on the ruler bar you will see the left and right part of the ruler bar is shaded. What does it mean? It defines the page margin. It defines the page margin to the left side and to the right side, to the top and to the, you will see after and dragging down the page, you will see also here the shaded part. It is also called the bottom margin. So this is the left margin, right margin, top margin, and bottom margin. This is the bottom margin. So margin, you are well acquainted with the meaning of the margin. Margin means talking about the space which is left to the side of the page. Okay, that space which is left to the sides of the page will be known as margin. Means you are looking here, the cursor is blinking here, cursor defines the insertion point. So we can't, if we press the backspace key basically used to move the cursor to the left side, but when clicking on to the backspace key we are not looking, the cursor is going to the left side. It means this is the fixed position of the cursor, and that is simply coming to this one point by defining the margin here. Now I have to know about the bottom part of the bottom part of this application. You will see this is called the status bar. A status bar basically shows the different concerning information such as in which page you are currently in, how many words are there in the page. So by looking to this one, it is also helpful to change the view of the page, such as this is the print layout view, this is the full screen view. Okay, this is the full screen view, and after pressing the escape key may also be very helpful. This is also this one, you may zoom out or zoom in the page by this one way. Again, you will see here that is also a vertical a scroll bar to scroll the pages up and down. You can scroll the page up and down, and if you will change the size of the window. If the window has been changed in the normal size, you will see the horizontal scroll bar will be also appeared to the bottom of the page, will be helpful to move the page left and right. So this is the, now again have to click here to make to change the maximize form of the window. So this is the general component of the window. So after this one, have to know the first one thing what have to do before starting to typing the contents in the page. The first one thing have to define the page layout. what will be the page size, how much margin you have to left to the left, right, top and bottom side of the page, and what will the orientation means changing the page, changing the form of the page in height wise or width wise, means that is the portrait and the landscape. If the page is appearing to the horizon to the height wise, then that one will be called as the portrait mode of the page. And when, for example, just have to see the example, page layout, and this is the tool group, a theme, page setup, page background, paragraph and arrange, have to see in the page setup. This is the tools by using which we can easily perform the task, but you may also click here. This is the page setup property box. After clicking here, page setup property button, and after clicking here, you will see the page setup property dialog box is appeared. Page setup dialog box is appeared. So this is also divided into the three categories by using the tab, that is the margins, that is the default tab, this is the paper, the second one tab, and the third one tab. Here have to click on to the paper tab. You will see the paper size, that is the later. This is the default paper size opened after opening the Microsoft Word. This is the default paper size of the Microsoft Word. Okay, so if you require to change the paper size, have to click here, and after that have to move to the A4 size. Basically the A4 size is used to take the printout onto the page. The default general size, that is the A4 size. So have to click here. You will see the width and height has now been defined. The width means the dimension of the page. The dimension of the page, you will see the dimension of the page. If the page size is A4, then the dimension of the page will be 8.27 inches width and 11.69 inches height. If the page is in the default mode, that is the later mode, if the later mode, you will see the width dimension of the page, you will see the dimension of the page, width is 8.5 inches and height is 11 inch. So the default paper size is later, and if we, the default paper size is later, which width is 8.5 inches and height is 11 inch. But when you change the paper size, that is the A4, this is the general paper size used in the official work, then you will see the dimension of the page, the width is 8.27 inches and the height is 11.69 inches. Okay. So have to first choose the paper size. After that have to click on to the margin. Margin, here you are looking the margin. This is the top margin, bottom margin, left margin and the right margin. This is also the default margin for the paper size. You may also increase or decrease the page margin. How? This is the up, down spin and up spin. By clicking on to the up spin, you will see the, after just have to click here, you will see the size, the top margin size is also increasing, but when you will click here, you will see the margin is not decreasing here. So you all have to define the top, bottom, left and right margin, that is 0.5. So 0.5, top margin is 0.5, bottom margin is 0.5, left margin is 0.5 and right margin is 0.5. Okay. About gutter, we will explain about the gutter, what is gutter and what is the gutter position. Gutter, just have to describing here. Gutter means talking about the space. Talking about the space left to the side of the page for binding the number of pages to make a book. Okay. If you require to, suppose a number of pages are here, and after binding this one page we can form the books. So that is why it is also very important to define the space for binding the pages. How? Just have to increase the here, it means 0.5 top 0.5, left 0.5, bottom 0.5, right 0.5. These all are the margin, and the gutter is 0.5. 0.5 0.5 is the space which is left to the left side of the page for binding the pages. पेज को बांधने के लिए लेफ्ट साइड में स्पेस छोड़ना वो गटर कहलाता है. अब गटर दो तरह का होगा. देयर आर द टू डिफरेंट पोजीशन ऑफ द गटर. द फर्स्ट वन इज लेफ्ट एंड सेकंड वन इज द टॉप. You will see here, after clicking here you will see left and the top. It means what? आप जब पेपर आप देखते हैं कि कहीं कहीं पेपर को जो बांधा जाता है या बुक में जो बाइंडिंग होती है वो लेफ्ट साइडेड बाइंडिंग होती है. कहीं कहीं आप देखते हैं कि वो पेजेस की बाइंडिंग होती है वो टॉप साइड में होती है. आप पेज को यू विल टर्न ओवर द पेजेस, जैसे आप हनुमान चालीसा वगैरह देखते होंगे. सो यू विल सी gutter 0.25 and gutter position is left. Means orientation means talking about the appearance of the page in the height wise mode or width wise mode. If the paper is a height wise mode, then it is called a portrait, and if the paper is a width wise mode, then it is called landscape. So now here the orientation is a portrait, means the paper will be a height wise mode. So after that have to click here, you will see, just have to see in the preview. If you are increasing the gutter, you will see the spiral bending type of, you will see here in the preview, you will see the spiral bending type of space is left, is being left in the left side of the page. It means it shows this is the bending space. It means what? लेफ्ट साइड 0.5, गटर लेफ्ट साइड में 0.5. इट मीन्स आपके पेपर के लेफ्ट साइड में 1 इंच जगह आपको छोड़ दिया जाएगा. सो यू विल सी आफ्टर क्लिकिंग ऑन ओके, यू विल सी व्हाट हैपेंड. दिस इज द 1 इंच साइज एंड दिस इज द 0.5 साइज. ओके, आफ्टर दैट यू ऑल हैव टू स्टार्ट टू टाइप द डॉक्यूमेंट. कुछ भी आप टाइप करना शुरू करो, कुछ भी टाइप करना शुरू करो. There is also a facility in Microsoft Word that that tells us you don't have to break the lines. Lines will be automatically broken down as per the width of the page. But what happened here? But if we require to break the line from the position, if you require to break the line from the position, means if you require to break the line from the position, we'll have to press the enter key. Now you will see from here to here, that is defined in the Microsoft Word. It is defined as a paragraph. Again, if you typing here and after that have to press the enter key, again this is also a paragraph. You can easily see the paragraph and learn the paragraph by using the paragraph sign. This is the paragraph sign. So clicking here will see the paragraph is defined here. From here to here, this is the paragraph. Okay, and from here to here, this is the paragraph. So no matter in Microsoft Word how many lines in the paragraph. Paragraph may contain also one line, may also contain a number of line. But this is the technical issue. If you press the enter key, paragraph will be defined from start to end. Where you have pressed the enter key, the paragraph will be defined. So this is the general concept, and after that there is also a number of facilities here. You can change the text, bold, italic, underline, and so on. What does it mean? You will just see here. Suppose I am writing here modern English school. But you will see what is this dot represent the space which is left in between the word by using the space bar. This sign, this is the paragraph sign. So from this is the start to end, this is the paragraph. So but when you will take the print out, this sign will not appear. Just if you require to take the print out, you will go to the printing preview, you will see this one paragraph sign will not appear. So this is only for the interactivity purpose that is given here. So if you again click here, this paragraph sign will be disappeared. So this one will be known as a toggle button. Toggle tool. Toggle tool means talking about that one tool. Pressing once the one mode will be activated, and again pressing the other mode one will be activated. What does it mean? Suppose this is the word, this is the modern. After double clicking, the word modern is selected. After that, have to click on to the bold. You will see the modern has been changed into the bold mode. But again clicking here, what you will see? The word modern is now changed into the normal mode. So this is the toggle key. Toggle key means talking about that one tool, that one key, that one tool, that will have the two phases of work. जिसका दो phases work होता है. That will have the two phases mode. ठीक है, एक मोड फिर दूसरा मोड. So BIU are the toggle button. So I have to know about what does it mean. If you are but before applying this all kinds of effect, we'll have to select the text written onto the page. So there are the two different method worked here to select the line, select the word, select the paragraph, and so on. Suppose we require to select the line, then what we'll have to do? First, if you require to select the line, then we'll have to press the shift key, bring the cursor just in the left end of the line, and after that have to press down the shift key, and after that have to choose the right arrow. One after the other you will see the text is highlighted now. This is the first one method. Second method, if you require to select the whole line, then bring the cursor to the left end of the line, and after that have to press down the shift key. Thereafter press the end key, END key. You will see the end key present on the typeface of the keyboard. So after pressing the end key, you will see and this one line has now been selected. So the first one thing, have to select the line. After that have to click onto the bold, italicize. You will see the changing. You will see the changing in this one selected word. After clicking again here, you will see the changing has now been undone. After that again have to click B. You will see that has been now bold, italicize the vertically. This has been curved now, and after clicking on to the underline, the selected words have been underlined. And what will you see? If you are underlining, we are unselected the underline options. But if we select here, this is a cross through, a strike through. A strike through will cross through the selected lines. What will have? What will you see here? You will see modern English school has now been a strike through. What does mean, and in which place you will use here? Suppose in sometime it is required to write the male and female. Suppose here is written male and female, and this should be male. In what? This should be means Ram is male. Ram is male or female. Suppose we have to choose the male. Male should be the right options here. So we'll have to extract through the female. At that very stage, have to choose the word, and after that have to choose the strike through. So a strike through. So in this one situation, we can use the strike through. Again, this one option is known as the subscript. This is the superscript. This is known as the change case, about which we will know about in the in the previous video, in the next video. So, but here have to know about this one superscript and subscript. Suppose we require to write something like H2O. H2O. We have to write here H2O. 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 The chemical equation of the water. So 2 should be sent to the base of H. H के बेस पे रहना चाहिए 2 को. तो in this one case have to select 2. 2 can better be selected by this one way. Have to bring the cursor here, press down the shift key and pressing down the shift key, shift को दबाए रखना है, and after that have to press down the left arrow key. You will see the 2 has now been highlighted, and after that have to choose the superscript, subscript will send the 2 to the base of the line. Again, sometime we require to write here is equal to MC square. So how the square will be defined? Have to again select the 2 and thereafter have to choose the superscript. Superscript will send the 2 to the top of the line. So this one way we can apply these all kinds of effect, and after that have to again pressing it, so the cursor should now be come in the normal mode. So this is the general shooting in the Microsoft Word, and in next one video we will describe about how the gutter will be defined. Okay, gutter will be normally we have defined the gutter, and you will see the left side the 1 inch means 0.5 and left side 0.5 that has been added, and the total size 1 inch has been added to the left side left margin of the page. So in the next one video have to know in detail about the gutter and the gutter position. So till have a nice day and thank you.